everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video I want to talk a little bit about imposter syndrome and share a few thoughts about a project that I'm working on that brought all this to top of mind, and hopefully I can encourage some of you smiths out there that struggle with this just like I do. So let's go over here into the blacksmith shop real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm at a place right now in this particular project that I'm working on. I've got a really fancy grill I'm working on. I'll try to flip you guys around real quick. There we are. So I'm working on this really fancy grill that I've got down in here. And now, although this is fancy, this is pretty simple by Baroque Ironworks standards, but so I am calling it my simple grill on a whole series of grills that I am producing here. But I'm at a stage in the process where I know, as crazy as it may sound, I am suffering from a bit of imposter syndrome of just like looking at this and just feeling kind of like disgusted with it and saying, let me just scrap that and start again, because I don't know if it's good enough for what I'm trying to go for. So I'll pull up one of these bars here. Never mind the rust. This has been pickled. This is a pickled surface that is being captured underwater in order to take and protect it from further oxidization. But so that's why it's so rusty. That's why you've got, that's why you've got all that brown rust all over it, as you can see. But yeah, so again, I look at a piece like this, and part of the imposter syndrome is I'm only seeing the flaws in this piece. I'm only seeing the areas where I should have done better, or I should do it again, or maybe, that collar didn't quite come out tight enough. I'll try to pull up a piece here, maybe you can see it. Like, oh, well, that collar, even though it's forge welded on there, it's still got that little bit of a crack there I wasn't able to hammer out and get fully sealed up. And so it's just stuff like that is like, I don't know if it's good enough to take and actually finish up. And so that is really the crux of what imposter syndrome feels like, at least to me. And I would think, and what really struck me is, as I was coming out here to work on this morning and get it ready to be all put and assembled in a grill and do a paint job on it, is I was really struck by the fact that I'm struggling with that. After all these years, all these decades of doing forge work, I still struggle with this, like as if I was, just starting out making a bottle opener or making a knife or something like that, right? Like something a little bit more on the simplistic side than this. I still struggle with it, even to this day, and that's just kind of crazy to me. So I hope this is a bit of an encouragement to you out there. If you all struggle with imposter syndrome, if you think that your work's just not good enough, or it's below par, or like, man, I wish I could just do a bit better than what that is, or I think I'm just gonna scrap all this and go again, just remember, done is better than perfect. And with that mentality in mind, you want to take the best things about what you've done and reflect on those, and the worst things about what you've done in a project and reflect on those and carry them forward. It takes a lot of courage, and tremendous amount of courage, to go out there and create something and to continue on after you, even if you fail, or if you just feel like a failure. It takes tremendous courage to go out and create something and, birth something new into the world and take that idea out of here and put it out there for everyone to see and for everyone to, look at and, critique and idolize and the whole bit, the whole kit and caboodles and, the whole 9 yards there. It takes a lot of courage to take and do that. And so be courageous out there, men and women of the forge. Be courageous in your work and just go out there and start making stuff, regardless of whether it's your top piece that you'll ever make in your life, because I can guarantee you, doing this for a long time, it's not your top piece. There's going to be others that you're going to make, and you're going to end up feeling, hopefully, well, pretty much hopefully not like me, but most likely you're going to end up feeling just like I do about stuff like that, where even though it's something that is way better than you started out doing, you will still feel that little bit of imposter syndrome, and that's okay. Just be courageous and push on past it. So anyways, that's it for today. Thank you to all the channel members that make the content on this channel possible. Thank you to everybody who buys blanks, blacksmithing blanks from us, and supports the channel in that way, as we've got hundreds and hundreds of varieties there. So thank you for everybody who does that over at our website, blacksmithingblanks.com. So be sure to check that out if you haven't been over there yet. Again, just thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until the next one, God bless each and every last one of you. Get out there, be courageous, and forge something new.